mo, Chal, kanina ko pa iniisip. Sa dami ng bagong magazines na lumalabas ngayon, how do you ensure that your market still notices you?
Alam mo, Iko, good question. Through gimmicks ba? Publicity?
Yes, pero in relation to that, if you have a gimmick or publicity, what will it be?
For a successful magazine, distribution is usually the main thing. And not just distribution, you select where you're going to distribute the magazine in the proper venues. You have to study your market and find out where the people who are going to read it will hang out and put it in those areas. You should concentrate on those. Because if you blanket the city with the copies, not all of them will be noticed by the market you're trying to get to. So that's one very important aspect. You select where you're going to distribute it. Another is proper public relations and exposure. If you have affiliations with other companies, maybe you can have request them to do features about the magazine being released or the articles within the magazine. And at the same time, we also have events that we, at least our company does, we create our own events to publicize the title. Like, for example, the magazine I'm editor of, Mobile Philippines, which is about gadgets and stuff. We created a special event this late June. We show people the latest in cell phones. We have exhibitions, we have seminars and all of that stuff. And it's one way of getting people to notice the title. We make the title prominent in the venue, and we make sure that people know that the event is being done for the magazine. Special appearances in certain venues, even TV shows, for example. And if we can find alternate ways of giving away stuff to readers, it's one way of making the magazine more popular. The websites are also very critical nowadays because the country is starting to be wired like the first world now. We created a portal and specific websites and blogs for each of our titles also, which we actively support in the magazine. So when you read it, there is a connection between the print content and the online content. And people are encouraged to go to the web content and vice versa.
Napakabusisi pala talaga ng ganitong klaseng business.
Kaya nga, the devil's in the detail, di ba?
Kaya guys, when we return, patuloy nating himay-himayin ang bawat detalye ng publishing business. So guys, stick around.
Dito lang yan sa Go Negosyo Big Time.
Sequence!
Anong klaseng magazine ang gusto ninyong bilhin?
Showbiz magazine.
Lifestyle. Mas gusto ko music.
Showbiz na balita, and then sa mga politics.
Tungkol sa buhay. Para po hindi kami madami kayo malaman sa malaman tungkol sa buhay.
Minsan yung sa foods, yung sa showbiz.
Cosmopolitan. Yeah, mostly fashion magazines. I'm a teenage girl. I like fashions, you know.
Teens pang teens din kasi siya nakikita ba sa hair, di ba? Stylish yung hair, ganun. Yung pang fashion nga, I like.
Sa akin, kahit basta general info.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Chad at ikaw si Iko. Para sa nagbabagang balita, kami po ang Go News.
Hello guys, my name is Iko. Tingnan nyo naman, formal na formal ako ngayon. Alam nyo kung bakit? It's because naririto ako ngayon sa PTTC kung saan nagaganap ang Go Negosyo, Go Gobyerno. Alam niyo guys, maganda tong event na to dahil this event is specifically for government employees. Bakit kanyo? Dahil ang mga government employees na to is being given the chance to enter into business. Maraming activities, mayroong mga forums at syempre nandyan din yung mga PCE mentors natin at kung ano-ano-ano pa. At syempre, this is a tie-up with the Philippine government kung saan binibigyan din nila ng pagkakataon ang mga government employees sa tinatawag nilang livelihood lending program. Ayan, tingnan nyo naman, medyo maraming pangyayari ngayon. So, why don't you come along with me at mag-interview tayo ng napakaraming bigating tao dito. Parang nakakita ko si Secretary Serge Raimondo. Habulin natin siya, come on!
Tatak natin Pinoy.
I am with Secretary Serge Raimondo, the man behind this whole show, the Go Negosyo, Go Gobyerno. Sir, what gave you the inspiration or ano ba yung nag-trigger para magkaroon ng isang klaseng event na ganito?
It's the president that has given us inspiration. The president has realized that the government workers are working 24/7. They are not paid as highly as their private counterparts. So the president thought of extending this program to government workers and their employees so that government workers and their families will have a chance to enhance their livelihood.
Ano ba yung lending facility na ino-offer ng gobyerno for the government employees?
Government employees can borrow from as little as 3,000 pesos to as high as 1 million to start a business. In other words, this program will provide the government worker capital to start or expand a business, the training, the knowledge, or the know-how as to what kind of business ang pwede niyang pasukan. May mga exhibits nga. And this program will also give them training how to run or start or expand a business like this. So, kumpleto itong programang ito.
So sir, ibig sabihin nun, sigurado kayo na alam nyo that the Filipino can.
Yes, the Filipino can.
So there you go guys, with the big guy himself, Secretary Raimonde. Sir, maraming salamat po sa inyo.
The pleasure is mine.
Thank you, sir.
I watched you.
Thank you, sir.
Go negosyo, iba ang Pinoy. Iba tayo magnegosyo. Go negosyo.
Guys, isa pa sa mga bigatin dito sa Go Negosyo, kasama natin si Rafi. He is a Deputy Director for PCE. Sir, ano ba ang inspirasyon natin and what triggered for us to have this kind of event?
Alam nyo, yung programa kasi ng Go Negosyo is, yung advocacy namin is entrepreneurship. It caters to all. So, nag-umpisa kami niyan, of course, with the private partners. We started with micro-enterprises and then we went to different sectors of the business in the industry. So, we went to technology, we embraced also agriculture, we went to the OFW community to expose them to entrepreneurship and the possibilities of getting into business. But since right now, we have tied up and the government has adopted our program through our collaboration now with the Director General of the PMS, who's also the head of the MSME group. We now focus on government employees. But it's not just the government employees, specifically actually their families. It's what the President earlier said, it's part of becoming now their second income. So we have now here all government employees represented by the different, coming from the different agencies and departments.
Rafi, matanong ko lang, of course this activity is a partnership between the NGO, which is Go Negosyo, and then the government. How does this partnership go in terms of the program? Gaano ba ka-involved talaga yung Go Negosyo in pushing for the advocacy of the government to give businesses to government employees?
Definitely our partnership here, coming from the private sector, would be the different business models. But aside from that, our program is really on the mentorship, meaning we have dedicated and successful entrepreneurs. Most, if not all of them, come from the 50 Inspiring Entrepreneurs book that we have, which we launched also this year. These entrepreneurs are so dedicated and they're so passionate about entrepreneurship that they are willing to share their knowledge on how to start, not only how to start and expand the businesses, how to improve the businesses that they already have. To those who want to do that, want to start, want to expand. So, that's the contribution of the private sector.
Okay guys, marami pa ang mangyayari dito sa Go Negosyo, Go Gobyerno. At maraming salamat of course sa Philippine Center for Entrepreneurship at Go Negosyo dahil tinutulungan nila ang mga government employees na magkaroon ng oportunidad para pumasok rin sa mga businesses. For those of you who are watching in Cebu, Go Negosyo, Go Gobyerno will be there on May 11. And for those of you who are watching in Davao, nandyan naman sila on May 25. Of course, this event is spearheaded by Philippine Government Employees Association. Thank you so much. My name is Iko. This is Go News and I'm out.
Kung may karagdagang kayong katanungan tungkol sa inyong napanood ngayong gabi, huwag kayong mag-atubiling mag-text sa amin. I-type nyo lang ang negosyo, that's Negosyo, at ang inyong mensahe at ipadala sa 2299 for all networks.
O kaya naman ay mag-login kayo sa official website ng Go Negosyo. Ito ang www.gonegosyo.net. Hanggang dito na lang po at sa susunod na linggo ay magbabalita ulit kami ng mga nagbabagang business balita. Ako po si Iko at siya naman po si Chal. Dito lang po yan sa Go News.
Go